Great people, welcome back to Global Happenings today. Still talking about one of the most trending issues in politics, Atiku Abubakar, Wike, and the crisis that is rocking PDP currently. Yesterday, Wike told Nigerians that he's not going to be quitting or decamping from PDP. He will sit tight and fight against injustice and also lack of equity that has been introduced by the People Democratic Party presidential aspirant talking about Atiku Abubakar. And this morning he took out time to talk expressly about some hidden secret that has existed within the ambience of PDP, revealing a lot of things that is making Atiku Abubakar not to hoist out the person of IU, Dr. IU, who is the national president of, or sorry, national chairman of the People Democratic Party. Also took out time to unveil the reasons why the person of Atiku Abubakar may likely not be the president of Nigeria. Now, with all of this happening, the hopes of Atiku Abubakar becoming the president of Nigeria has been depleted a great deal. And as we are talking, Tinubu has also added his voice to what is happening in PDP. We are going to be looking at what he has to say about Atiku's current position, as he calls him, the divider in chief, who may not even win the election. Let's look at the full details of the news. Now, according to the news, the presidential candidate of the ruling All Progressive Congress (APC), Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, has solicited mass pity for the People Democratic Party (PDP) candidate Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, saying the latter's presidential ambition is fast slipping away due to his altercation with Rivers State Governor Nyesom Wike. He said instead of being a unifier, Atiku is now a divider in chief and advised him to kiss his ill-fated presidential bid a goodbye. According to him, he says, once again, another bid for the presidency of our country by former Vice President Atiku Abubakar is slipping away. This is unraveling because our very eyes, even before the Independent National Electoral Commission blows the whistle for electioneering campaign. Tinubu is said in a statement by the Director of Media and Publicity of the APC Presidential Campaign Council, Mr. Bayo Onanuga. Noting that Atiku's PDP is in disarray, Tinubu added that the signs are just too ominous for the Waziri Adamawa, especially with the report by the Economic Intelligence Unit predicting yet another thrashing for him in the forthcoming polls. Tinubu, in his words, says after violating his party's code for power rotation between the North and South and grabbing the PDP ticket without a modicum of sensibility about our national ethos, Alhaji Atiku is now faced with the karma of his inordinate ambition. The PDP has exploded. I'll take that again. Say the PDP has imploded in a battle of attrition, the result of which is predictable. The ongoing fratricidal war where a faction of the party being led by the River State Governor Nyesom Wike is engaging Atiku in a fight to finish has undermined any momentum the PDP candidate has hoped to build. With further loss of confidence in PDP by its owner or by its own members who cannot find any redeeming feature in the fast disappearing party, it is crystal clear that Atiku's latest bid for the Nigerian's top job has hit the rocks. A pillar of Atiku's campaign is the claim of being a unifier and a nationalist. That bogus claim has been discredited even within his party as the disaffected member cry for justice and exclusiveness. Instead of the perennially running and perennially failing candidates to offer them some sub, he had rebuffed them, pleading that he could not grant their request for justice. Surely a man who cannot resolve a genuine dispute among his party members, who cannot forge an entente among them, cannot be expected to unify our country. Instead of being a unifier, Atiku is now divider in chief. The APC standard bearer added that Atiku's campaign on this cause is heading for a stillbirth, just as some of his programs have been found to be nothing new as they are already being implemented by the APC administration of President Muhammadu Buhari. The former vice president created the crisis for himself by pushing the fallacy that only a northern candidate can win the presidency for his party, despite the open record that southerners, when they network with their northern compatriots, can also win the election. Former leader Chief Olusegun Obasanjo and Dr. Goodluck Jonathan demonstrated this in 1999, 2003, and 2011. As a campaign, we can only pity former Vice President Atiku Abubakar for the self-inflicted injury he invited upon himself. Chinua Achebe, the very accomplished novelist, in one of his classes, Arrow of God, wrote that a man who brought ant-infested faggots into the home state should not grumble when lizards begin to pay him a visit. Atiku brought these upon himself, and we dare say he can kiss his ill-fated presidential bid goodbye. Those were the words of Tinubu to Atiku Abubakar, and just like they said, he brought it upon himself. And with the way things are going, and with the few days we have to the upcoming presidential election in February 2023, the future is very bleak for PDP as far as we are talking about, elections for 2023. I had said it before now that it takes nothing for him to tell IU to step aside, just like the way they did to the BOT chairman by advising him to resign. That's the kind of thing that would have been done. We all know that the BOT chairman's tenure was not over, but he had to step down. Why? Because of the bigger fate of the PDP. But I don't know, this may also be the invisible hands of God trying to remote control things so that the tension can be reduced as much as possible. If you don't win in there's no way Atiku Abubakar can come out smoking in all the states in the northern part of Nigeria. Then the south, even in the southern part, he shouldn't even have any hope because there's no way he can get a hold of the south. We know very well that in Lagos State, Peter Obi is very strong there. Bola Ahmed Tinubu is very strong there. In the southern part, mostly in Rivers, that is a particular place that he would have gotten such a big one, but unfortunately, he played down the importance of the south. And thank God for the personality like Peter, Nyesom Wuke, who is not ready to give in to anything. If it means for us to lose at the national level, that's what he's saying, then let's lose. Because inclusiveness is one of the key properties of any political party. You can't play down on that. It's overly important. And I think that Peter Obi should take advantage of this opportunity because already we know that even in APC, inclusiveness is not the religion-wise. You understand? You cannot be picking two same religion, to rule a country. It doesn't work that way. We have three major religions in Nigeria. We have Islam, we have Christianity, and we have the traditional guys also. So if you decide that it's only two people from the same religious background should rule Nigeria, then they have also failed. Because if Nigerians want to look at it from the right perspective, automatically there's no way they can allow that to fly. So it's the doors are getting paved day after day for Peter Obi, and I'm so sure that he will come out smoking at the end of the day. For Atiku Abubakar, he has very little time to put things in order. Candid advice to him, he just need to put his pride aside because as much as Nigerians are concerned, and with the way the youths are pushing for a more youthful president, this may be his only opportunity to lead Nigeria. After this chance, there is no way he can lead the country again. I like to leave it there. That's my personal opinion. What's yours? Let's go to our interactive